Natural Clean. It is not an environmental harm like other detergents because of its organic formula with orange and sodium. You get a clean garment while being eco-friendly. Approved by experts, you take care of your clothing and Mother Nature. 5% of discount on the refill of your can.
Thank you. Welcome to your favorite show, The Challenge Question.
Thank you for staying tuned after the commercial break. And now, things are getting more and more hot, while the questions get more and more complex.
So, let's find out how our participants are feeling. Are you ready, guys?
Yes, of course!
Let's go! Give it to me, baby!
Oh, I like that attitude, ready for everything. So, let's throw the challenge question. Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, wow, this one is good. Let's read it. How can the field of design change its relationship with sustainability from one of scarcity and limitation towards abundance and possibility? Your answer. Okay, Rebecca, tell us, what is your answer? But first, would you like to use a wild card? Yes, please, I would like to use a context wild card. Okay, context wild card. Run to the station of Fair Cabinet. Nina, would you please give me a file with the meaning of the sign?
Yes, of course. Searching.
Done. Thank you. Design. The historian Hesketh
affirms that designing is one of the basic characteristics of human beings, and that essentially determines their quality of life, creating a reference to the human ability to shape and create our environment in new different ways in order to satisfy our needs and give meaning to our lives. Professor Jen Besant refers to design as the application of human creativity to a specific purpose. For example, the creation of products, buildings, services, and organizations. Design is a systematic transformation of ideas into reality, an activity that has continued since the earliest days of human creativity.
And why we need to know this? I mean, you're not answering the question.
Ooh.
Well, I understand that design is a tool that everyone has access for. So the design changes its relationship with sustainability through creativity,
Which is a human ability to create mental contents of any kind. But these contents must appear from somewhere, places of knowledge like education and information. If we are going to create something, to bring to life an idea, we have to nourish ourselves with holistic information. Moreover, we must truly understand the whole entire context of the application and life cycle of the idea, using other powerful tools such as empathy, research, experimentation, collaboration, and accountability.
That answers to me.
I consider that is creating designs that adjust themselves according to the situation.
User, environment, and the economy. But first, we have to acknowledge most of the entities and parties that are going to get involved with the project. The responsibility on this healthy and enriching relationship with sustainability relies on the people that are going to execute the project, in their objectives, on the considerations and resolutions of the repercussions that are going to affect the people, environment, and economy.
Yeah. And everybody lived happily ever after. So cheesy. But it's not real. Not everybody would like to do it. There's just a couple of them. And how can you achieve that utopia?
Yeah, I have to say that.
Thank you. Well, first, we have to realize it's not for just a couple of people. It is the responsibility of everybody, and it is not a choice.
To design sustainable is not about seeking of fame, It's about the responsibility of everybody, of each individual in everyday life.
Designers must act as a backstage hand that is working for the best of their collaborators, users or customers, environment, and more important, to solve problems that are very tempting our present. Because if we want to anticipate the future, first we have to pay attention to our reality. And for that, we need to collaborate and contribute with our creativity, and constantly nourish that creativity with information and educating ourselves
because the world is always evolving and we need to continue with that.
And Rebecca, is that your final answer?
Yes, I am sure, and I have finished.
Great. So let's find out what the judges decided for our participants. But first, we're going to another commercial break. Stay with us in the challenge question. Don't leave.